Computer people of Reddit, what simple maintenance can non-computer people do to help their computers run a little better? Get an ad blocker. Almost all viruses and malware and other PC garbage comes from ads people click on by accident. Remove the ads and you remove most of the problems. Any you would recommend? uBlock Origin. Blow your computer out once a year with some compressed air. Blowing your PC is important if you don't want to overheat it. And if you play your cards right, it will blow you in return. Many people would appreciate if you reworded that. Instructions unclear. My PC fans ain't moving. Blow on it, it will move. Damn, nowadays PC gets blowjob and I'm still single. Feels bad, man. Don't put your PC on the floor as it will suck up all the dust, which will eventually clog up the cooling fans and lead to higher temperatures and slower operation. I noticed that keeping my PC on my desk really reduces the amount of dust that gets in. Also, don't fill your computers with a lot of programs you don't need. Some of those will run in the background, stealing resources from your CPU and RAM for no good reason. If you're on Windows 10 or 11, open up Task Manager and look at the Startup tab. Disable anything you don't need to start whenever you turn your PC on. Your computer will start up faster and you won't have useless stuff running in the background. I would be cautious about removing startup items. Some of them aren't clearly named but may be important. You should research and understand what they are before removing them. Not saying don't do it, just be cautious. System admin here. There is nothing critical to the Windows operating system in startup items located in Task Manager. Anything can be disabled there if preferred. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Not a computer geek, but just clear your cache, close your tabs, applications. I've seen 20 plus Google tabs open at once, like holy crap. Legit, I have 40 tabs open right now. I should close them, but I can't bring myself to. Same, they're my emotional support tabs. I have 62 tabs open across 4 different windows. It's organized chaos and I wouldn't have it any other way. I found a system admin and shacked up with him. Be forewarned, even if you marry them, they won't fix printers. Printers require you pulling a page out of the apophysis mechanism to start praying to the work. IT guy here. I've been tech support in every relationship I've been in, such as the price of your instrument. As a receiver of spousal tech support, I always make sure that he feels appreciated for his help, and I really like the SSD and RAM upgrade he put on my laptop. Shocked that no one has mentioned this yet. Replace your mechanical hard drive with an SSD, more expensive but very much worth it. If you're really short on cash, then you can just keep the operating system and your favorite programs on there and use your HDD to store everything else. Does he turn you on when you're having a bad day? Actually restart every once in a while. A lot of computers are configured to just go to sleep if you hit the power button. They'll also go to sleep if you just leave it and it times out. Going to sleep basically saves the RAM to hard drive, and when it boots back up, it puts the RAM back and boom, you're right back where you were. It's great. It's faster than booting. All your programs are still open and with the same data tabs there was when it went to sleep. Hell, my computer wakes up from sleep mode faster than my monitors boot up. If I hit both the power button, my monitor and a key on my keyboard to wake up the computer at the same time, by the time my monitor shows anything at all, it's showing my desktop. But sometimes you gotta actually reboot the computer. Some programs are pretty messy and leave trash behind, and it keeps building up until you do a full-on reboot. So reboots every once in a while, at least every week or two, or if it starts to feel sluggish or it's doing something weird. There's way too many people out there that only reboot the computer when it literally forces them in order to install the critical update. Don't install browser toolbars or codec packs or download the tools / helpers that websites offer. All of these tend to come with a lot of garbage / malware / etc. Codec packs. Get VLC. Never worry about codec packs again. Close all your useless Chrome tabs. Ha! I'm using Firefox, so no useless Chrome tabs. Only useless Firefox tabs on my PC. Just straight up don't use Chrome. Fact for life right there. Use Linux on an old machine if it's starting to slow down heavily. If you use a lightweight distro, you can significantly speed up a device. Turn off your computer every night. It can help extend the lifespan of your fans, but much more importantly, means you're regularly restarting it. The vast majority of computer issues are fixed with regular restarts. When I started off, I would restart my computer every time I had a problem. Then I learned a bit more, so I would dive into the settings and fix things manually. Clear caches, restart processes, etc. Now I know enough to just restart first and then look for a problem to fix if restarting doesn't mend it. I'm confused why it's so normal for people to leave computers running 24/7. Anytime we're going away from the computer for more than 30 minutes, I shut it down. I always turn mine off at the fear it will blow up or I'll start a fire even if I'm away for 10 minutes. I can't leave anything in charge overnight as I have this fear. Last week I just cleaned off and replaced the thermal paste on my CPU of my 10-year-old PC, and the performance difference is night and day. I'm guessing you cleared out the fans when you did this too. I had done that a week previously. That actually hurt my performance more than it helped because during the process I think I knocked the old tried thermal paste loose, further worsening the conductivity. Either way, they're both done and everything is great. Stop downloading shit. Virtually every free game / utility that you download and install also installs some kind of adware / spyware / god knows whatware, which will slow your PC down. But the prince said he was trying to escape and needed a place to store his crypto mining programs. I mean, if you can't trust a random stranger, who can you trust? If it was a prince from Nigeria, you're probably okay. He's been around the internet so long that I can't imagine he's a fraud, because people that have varying experience levels, please don't trust a person purporting to be a Nigerian prince. 79-year-old mum loves downloading card games. She has about 20 toolbars, 3 kinds of antivirus, and every time she reboots, 5 or 6 command prompt windows open and freeze. Oh my god, put her computer out of its misery, get her Steam pre-filled with some dollars or something. I just put my social security number and up pops the recipe I want. For the same reason, actually read before you click next during your installation. Even legit programs will try to get you to install unnecessary stuff. By default, you will. Some are even shittier. The place for the next button will suddenly change to something else. If you mindlessly click next, you wouldn't even know what you clicked on. If you have pets / a lot of dust in your home, keep the inside cleared out with a spray duster. Crazy what dust does to computer. I'm so bad at remembering to clean the dust out of my PC. The last time I did it, I picked it up, a literal mass of dust in the perfect shape of the bottom of the casing fell off. I just had to sit down and apologize to it. In IT for over 30 years. Clean fans and replace thermal paste between your processor and cooling element after 5+ years. Replace mechanical hard disk with SSD. Look for the class of SSD. The higher the class, the faster it is. Higher the money. Not easy, not for beginner. Open task scheduler. Remove crap from the manufacturer. Telemetry from any company, etc. This requires some IT knowledge. Test, try, and error. Make sure you have a backup. Clean up startup apps. Turn them all off is usually okay. Add RAM, memory if possible. Go to manufacturers' websites and install latest BIOS for your model of computer. Windows 10 should do this for you, but it falls more often than it is successful in my opinion. Windows 10 updates. Look for the additional driver updates, apply all. In an elevated command prompt, run this line of code, then run sfc/scan now, followed by dsim/online/cleanup-image/restore health. Uninstall unused programs. Most, if not all, manufacturers crap. For Lenovo, you will need some trickery/Google to get their telemetry crap removed. Use something like Ooze software. None of the first gen A/V work in my opinion. Norton, McAfee, AVG, Avast, Kaspersky, Bitdefender, etc. Not worth the money. The free version equals spyware. Use Malwarebytes and malwarebytes.com/add-cleaner. Some antivirus block Windows updates, so some of the steps above do not work unless the antivirus crap is removed first, with necessary reboot. Stay away from VPN to protect your identity. Bogus claims. Your data will be sold anyway. Privacy mode in Firefox might help a bit. Remove all browser extensions that are not used. Turn off OneDrive/Cortana/location, etc. If not used, do use a local account, not a Microsoft account. Use something like linuxmint.com if you don't have to rely on Microsoft to avoid 90% of the above. Probably the most useful guy on this list, to be honest. Open the case every few months, check out every connection and remove dust and lint from fans and services. Also run Malwarebytes or similar every now and then. Might not apply to many people, but my bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, offers everyone who has an account with them and uses online banking the premium version of Malwarebytes for free. You can get the code for your online banking homepage. Malwarebytes is awesome. Hit button in bottom left, start/home, type %temp%, hit enter, click on any file in the window that opens, hit Ctrl+A, hit delete, clear that temp folder people, and no, simply doing it from the browser doesn't normally get everything. And finally, for our last bit of advice for the Reddit page, we have do not install anything made by Norton, it's all horrible. Thank you very much for making it to the end of a Deekay YouTube video. If you are all interested in this Reddit channel, then please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. I'll be uploading once a week, so make sure you turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload from me. But as a final takeaway for this video, watch Arcane on Netflix.